comprehensive municipal response in the United States. I want to thank the city's partners in the fight against human trafficking for their input, their dedications, and contributions to the creation of this plan. I want to also recognize Congressman Ted Poe, who is standing with us today. Congressman Poe, thank you for being here, and you'll be hearing from him immediately after me. I know how important this issue is to Congressman Poe. The first component of this plan involves my task force coordination with the travel and transportation industry. Since January, information posters that are part of the Department of Homeland Security's Blue Campaign have been on display at IAH and Hobby airports. Because traffickers often rely on taxis to transport their victims once they arrive here, we are enlisting the help of Yellow Cab and Taxi Fiesta. Both companies are sending English and Spanish emails and text messages to their drivers about how to identify traffickers and their victims. This effort will be more concentrated leading up to the Super Bowl. As we know, human trafficking is an unfortunate everyday reality that we all need to better understand. We must learn how to identify it in its many different forms. The second component of the plan is the Watch for Traffic media campaign, which will roll out in 2 phases starting in June. Our media campaign partners are Dicer, United Against Human Trafficking, the District Attorney's Office with Devin Anderson, HPD, Pick It Up Pictures, and Clear Channels. I would like to specifically recognize Dicer President Bradley Dicer. His company donated over $125,000 of creative capital to develop the media concepts. United Against Human Trafficking is offering money to help cover printing costs. Jacqueline Aluata and her company, Pick It Up Pictures, are donating resources to help get our messages to the broadest audience possible. She has already arranged for our PSAs to be aired by Fubu TV, a digital channel with the potential to reach 350 million households. We also need to conduct targeted outreach to the victims of human trafficking to increase victim identification. Those victims are not only in the sex trade, many are also subject to labor trafficking, where they work under unjust conditions. To address this, we are training the City Health Department's employees, headed by Steve Williams, who inspect Houston's 13,000 food establishments on what to look for regarding human trafficking. Cities here in Texas, across the nation, and around the world are facing the same challenges as Houston. In addition to the efforts outlined here today, we have also developed resources and tools to ensure that Houston can serve as the national municipal model for anti-human trafficking efforts. We will do so by sharing our resources by visiting www.humantraffickinghouston.org. Interested cities can download free toolkits to build on their efforts and fight human trafficking through policy advocacy, direct outreach, and public awareness campaigns. At this time, let me call Congressman Ted Poe, who we're delighted to have stand with us today. Congressman Ted Poe.